I'm partaking and drinking a little bit. I had 2 beers before I...
Out towards left center, Matsui moving back for this one. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon. Here's Mookie to hit. 1 for 3.
Red Sox a lot sooner run this game. Doesn't matter.
This one is smoked down the left field line.
Gonna hit the ball. It's gonna go fair. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, man. Blowout.
Mookie Betts blasts one out, and they boost their lead. It's 10-4.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And the batter down, number 25. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Can't get there. Base hit.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
At the plate, Dwight Evans. Hit on the ground might be 2. Nettles. Toss to second. Plenty of time at first.
I'm really suffering today. It's cigarette in 5 days. I'm chewing the nicotine down.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, John Valentin. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game.
I'm not an alcoholic or addict, so
now
it
the
doesn't
throw to
even
first
matter.
on the run. Gets him easily.
Times for a couple
inning.
years, 5 years.
The noise
Why?
on this home run.
It's easy, and I didn't feel like doing that, but I was smoking cigarettes, and I said, fuck it.
Off,
I'd rather be doing something that won't kill me.
Pitch, and he has to
I
get
enjoy it, I get something out of it, like a buzz.
It's a 6-run
lead. Doing something that won't kill me, I don't even enjoy it.
Hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
The cigarettes is...
Next pitch misses. Ball 3. And it's fouled away.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Evans racing over to make the catch.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Soriano, the next to hit, takes
the Red Sox. Red Sox are 1-0. Spring training, I'm talking about the Royal Red Sox.
Swing and a miss, and that is strike 1.
Tampa Bay.
Just missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And here it comes. Stays alive. Next pitch is outside.
Red Sox, the former Red Sox righty. We thank Ken Cavanaugh, the AD of MGCU.
Righty to the plate. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Gathers and throws to first. And they're down to their last out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Number 8 in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Next one just misses. And the count 1-2.
Don't dig yourself into trouble. Call Dixon at 811.
Down to their final strike. And a foul ball.
811 first. Even for small digging projects, call Dixon at 811 before you dig. Click to digsafe.com.
And fouled off.
The down to the left strike. Watch this pitch. Sinker way outside. Low pitch. Oh, you got it.
The next offering misses. 2-2. Just 1 strike away. On a foul ball, he stays alive.
Hey guys, this is Steven Thompson.
Left-hand hitter waits. And now it's filled up. And a swing and a miss, and that
In
is
the
the ball
books.
game.
Good win by 6
Hello,
runs.
yeah.
Always nice when you can
I
win
am
by
trying
a
to quit
touchdown
smoking
or a
for
couple of
5
field
days.
goals. Want to keep that momentum going.
Yes.
Knowing the offense can score
I
a goal,
can't take
bring
the
it
drink,
into the
but
next
brother,
one and get another
I'm
goal.
an adult, so I do it.
Is how it ends. Roger
I tell
Dodger,
any
ground
kid.
beef control. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.
Rio Gomez is on the pitch for the Red Sox, and basically wholesale defensive changes behind him as we go to the sixth inning. Red Sox leading it 1-0. Here's a ground ball toward the new third baseman, Nick Sogard. That's a little bit foul. Off the right-hand hitting Jose Siri. And it's 0-1. Some fun pitching talent, some prospects have been on the mound thus far for the Red Sox. And Murphy and Bada and Walter, all of whom look very good. A changeup from Rio Gomez, who is a great story. And Red Sox can't miss his outside. It is 1-1. It's funny, up on the board here at JetBlue Park, they've got now pitching Tanner Houck, who also wears number 89 for the Red Sox. This is not Tanner. This is the son of the late Pedro Gomez. A good changeup here. Swung on and missed by Siri. And it's 1-2.
Wonderful guy, great reporter, Pedro Gomez for ESPN. Great fun to see him and love baseball so much. So proud of his son.
You just have to wonder and miss out on the fact that Pedro's not here to see this as he strikes out Siri with a great slider. And that is that. He pitched a scoreless inning, did Rio against Northeastern. And, you know, Pedro not only was a great reporter and a great friend to many, he was a wonderful dad. And took such great pride in Rio, would visit him at all these minor league stops in the Red Sox system. And as you said, it's just so hard not to wonder what he would be doing today in this ballpark, just beaming, watching his son on the mound. Here's a swing and a miss on a fastball from the right-handed hitting Tampa Bay hitter Curtis Mead, and it's 0-1.
Rio's going to pitch for Team Columbia, World Baseball Classic.
Had a really steady year a season ago. Left-hander fires an 0-1 pitch to Mead. That is off the plate in. It is 1-1. He started the season last year in Greenville, did Rio, and then Double-A Portland for 24 appearances to the tune of a 6.82 ERA. The 1-1 pitch to Mead is inside of low, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. This guy, Curtis Mead, Kevin Cash said earlier today that he's the closest thing the Rays have to Evan Longoria. Since Evan left town, he's a big, powerful right-handed hitter. Their top offensive prospect. He takes a changeup from Gomez. That is his go-to pitch, and it's 2-2. It's unclear whether he'll have a spot on the roster because they are set on the corner infield spots with Yandy Diaz and Isaac Paredes. You might have to DH Mead. The 2-2 is a little bit outside. And Kevin Cash also said some of the throwing action for Mead over at third base is a little bit labored. And that part of his game is the work in progress. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 1 down from Rio Gomez. The pitch is fouled off on the first base side.
He's a native of Australia.
They find him everywhere, don't they? Rays third place in the AL East a year ago, 86 and 76. They, of course, had so many injuries, notably to Tyler Glasnow at the top of their rotation. He's back this year along with Shane McClanahan. The 3-2 is fouled off again on the first base side. And I think the big offensive story for the Rays is whether or not Wander Franco can stay healthy for the whole season. Because he's their best player. I mean, he is one of the great young talents in the sport. He just could not stay healthy a season ago. But apparently put a real emphasis on training and conditioning in this offseason, and they're excited about what he has to offer. 3-2 the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. That was nasty from Rio Gomez. Going to change up. Very quickly 2 down. Rio is rolling, retiring Siri and Mead. And now here comes Luke Raley. A lot of people thought the Rays would go out and get a big left-handed bat. They could not do that. So they hope that Josh Lowe can have a bounce-back season. He's their big left-handed slugger. Get you some of the defense for the Sox here in a moment as Gomez misses with a slider inside. So Ryan Fitzgerald, he is at first base. Emmanuel Valdez is over at second for the Sox, just as he was yesterday when the ball game ended, as Gomez delivers, and this ball is crushed deep to right field. Verdugo can only watch it fly. It is out of here for a team-tying solo home run for Luke Raley. Fastball right in the center of the plate at 88 miles an hour, and the Rays is not in the game. That one got out of here in a hurry. The ball so far today has really not been traveling out to right field, but that cut through everything. He got out in a flash. So here comes Christian Bethancourt in a tie game. Ryan Fitzgerald is at first. Emmanuel Valdez is the second baseman for the Red Sox. Matthew Lugo is shortstop. Nick Sogard third as Bethancourt swings over the top on an off-speed pitch, and that is strike one. Rafaela is in the ballgame for the Red Sox in center field. Here's the 0-1. Just a little bit outside, more off speed from Gomez, who has not thrown many fastballs, and in fact the only one he did throw got hit into the bullpen in right field. Here's the 1-1. Slider on the outside corner. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. Every time that Rafaela is in the ballgame, I root for balls to be hit toward him because it is so fun to watch him run them down in the outfield. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 down. The pitch, swinging a drive down the left field line, but it hooks foul. Bethancourt way out in front of that fastball. He was looking for that pitch. And it's 2-2. Wheelchair Abreu, the other guy who came over from the Astros in the Christian Vasquez deal, he is in right field replacing Verdugo, and Narciso Crook replaces Yoshida. He is in left. So the regulars are done for the day. The 2-2 in the dirt from Gomez, and that runs the count full. Tristan Casas was the leadoff hitter today. Verdugo and Yoshida produced the Red Sox lone run, a Yoshida double and a wall ball single for Verdugo. But the story really for the Red Sox today has been their young arms. A swing and a miss by Bethancourt. A good change up there from Rio Gomez. And the inning is over. But a game-tying home run from Luke Raley. Go to the bottom of the 6th. 1-1 in Fort Myers. The Shaws and Star Market, WEI Red Sox Network.
Working hard when you'd rather be playing hard? Wishing you were clearing a level instead of clearing your inbox? Staring at spreadsheets but stuck on shattering high scores? Turn any time into game time with Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. With its large screen, long-lasting battery, and our fastest processor yet, you'll be ready to battle with bosses between meetings with bosses. And even if you rage quit, it'll still be there tomorrow. Take advantage of amazing carrier offers now at Samsung.com.
In today's competitive hiring environment, job seekers demand stability, competitive salary, generous benefits, work-life balance, and a path to retirement. The Massachusetts Department of Correction can offer all of those things. This is the perfect time to join the team as a correction officer and take advantage of the accelerated hiring process in a career that's challenging yet rewarding and allows one to make a positive difference in the lives of others by providing custody care and support programs for those under supervision. Salaries start at $62,000 and include a pension plan, health, dental, and vision insurance, as well as paid sick, personal, and comp time. Get full pay during your academy training, education pay, tuition reimbursement, and the option of early retirement after 20 years. If you have never considered a career in corrections, now is the perfect time. Apply today at mass.gov/doc-recruitment. Start your career at the Massachusetts.
Who the fuck will be that? They're corrupt. They're corrupt. They're as corrupt as the prisoners.
Now there's a better natural solution. Call QC Kinetics. No drugs, no surgery, and no downtime. QC Kinetics. Regenerative treatments for your pain. 617-644-PAIN in New England. That's 617-644-PAIN.
You're listening to the Shaws and Star Market Red Sox Network on WEEI.
Right, Fitzgerald cleaned it off.
From inside the booth at Iron Horse Stadium, Double-A Baseball on the show, coming your way. It's the Harrisburg Senators and the Portland Sea Dogs. First pitch coming your way next. just about set to go. And today on the hill, Derek Lowe. And singing, it's not hard to see, he's been outstanding.
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's the center fielder, Josh Palacios. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And we are underway. Lined into right. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive. Oh, the throw is wild.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And here is number 6, Palacios. On at first, nobody out. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. And the right-hander deals. Pitch is in there, and the count's full. Runner at first with no outs here. And he grounds one back up the middle. That's a hit. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0. And now the right fielder, number 22. That one's in there, 0-1.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Next offering is fouled back.
And then dial it back just a little bit.
Man at second. And a foul ball.
Comfortable with it once the regular year gets going. The ball's 2 strikes. It's high.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Drew Mendoza stands in now and lets that one go for a strike. A swing and a soft liner. Makes the grab for the second out.
That inning ended in like 8 minutes.
Andy Young now at the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Runner leads away at second. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. Man on second, 2 down. This one lifted in the air, left field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that will end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this arc.
That may be true, but
Bottom of the
other baseball executives will be really frustrated if baseball has made this big push, tells everybody those are the rules, and then doesn't enforce them. That there could be drama there too. In other words, if you're going to put the rules on the books, you got to enforce them. 3-2 to Sogard. In the dirt to the backstop, that's ball 4, and it allows Fitzgerald to head over to third. Richard Blyer in the clubhouse for the Red Sox today said he thought maybe it might make sense going forward in the major leagues to eliminate the pitch timer in the 9th inning. I don't see that happening.
I don't think it should happen, no. I mean, that's when the game really comes to a halt.
And you can't overreact to one spring game, one game being ended on that kind of a freakish situation. I think the players will adapt. And I, for one, really think there will be more of a wide berth given to umpires in the regular year and clock operators, too. There might be a little discretion shown in those tight spots. First and third, nobody out for the Red Sox. Chance to take the lead. There goes Sogard first, a check swing foul off the bat of the hitter. It's into the ball game for the Red Sox. This is David Hamilton. Pitch, and that is down and in. And it's ball and strike. So they got Sogard at first base, Fitzgerald at third, and the speedster, Hamilton, at the plate, facing a 1-1 count. J.B. Schultz throws, and Hamilton fouls it off. And he came over in the Hunter Renfroe deal, along with Alex Vanellis. base paths this season ago. You figure that with the new rules, the bigger bases, the inability to throw over a lot of times, Hamilton could be one of those players that really benefits most from the rule changes. That pitch misses outside. And it's full count to David Hamilton. First and third, nobody out the pitch. In there on the inside corner, strike 3 called. I mean, Hamilton a season ago at Double-A stole 70 bases in 119 games, so who knows what that number might look like with the new rules in the big leagues. So he is gone, is Hamilton. Couple of walks and a wild pitch out of at first and third. A strikeout of Hamilton, and here is Narciso Crook. These are the times when you miss Alvaro Hernandez. Wholesale changes all over the place for both clubs. I'm not going to even dare try to get all of the Rays changes yet. The pitch to Crook is popped up foul on the first base side. Their new first baseman is over by the dugout, reaching in, and he just missed that pop-up by about a foot, so it's a harmless foul ball for Crook. Manzardo is the new first baseman for Tampa Bay.
Nick Dini is catching the INI.
I often wonder whether our fans care even a little bit about who is playing defense in these later innings for the opponents.
I don't think they do, unless it's a recognizable name, most of which are not.
They're not here on the road, so Manzardo first. Dini is the catcher, for what that's worth. The runner goes. Sogard again, a pitch in the dirt. This kid Schultz is having a real difficult time, and Schultz bounces one. That will give Sogard a stolen base. Third time he's tried that. And now the Red Sox have him at second and third. So not only would a base hit likely give the Red Sox a couple of runs, but it also eliminates the chance for a conventional inning-ending double play.
Alcides Basabe is at second base.
I like this. I like the way we're doing this. You should just keep going. 1-1 the pitch is low. Whoever you say, whatever names, whatever combination of syllables you utter, Joe, I'll just believe you. I've heard of none of them.
We've made up names in the past.
I believe that. Ronnie Simon is the shortstop. It's Narciso Crook. He's going to be on first base after getting hit by a pitch on the inside. This kid Schultz cannot throw a strike right now. The bases are loaded for the Red Sox.
Center fielder is Cameron Misner. Tristan Peterson left.
I mean, I'm writing these names. I see my hand and the ink going on the paper of my defensive lineup, and yet I find myself not caring at all as the first pitch to Wheelchair Abreu, left-handed hitter, is a little bit outside, ball one. Big chance for Abreu to make an impression in camp. The Sox in a tie game in the bottom of the sixth, have the bases loaded with only one out. 1-0. Schultz really laboring. The pitch is a little bit low and outside, ball two.
This is like 2022 baseball. Nothing put in play yet this inning.
Isn't that another part of this deal with the action of the pitch clock? We've seen so many more balls put in play. The Red Sox did strike out a bunch yesterday. The 2-0. Here's a strike to the outside corner. Abreu didn't think so. One, and it's 2-1. These are big moments.
You know, I've won 20 in a row with Portland. That, as I have a beer. Here's you, bud. Happy Holy Day. Jesus drank wine, I drink Budweiser. Yeah.
It's 2-2. So thanks to Joe and Doug Lane. Misner in center. Ruben.
I'm not that religious. Just like George Harrison was the reason why I believed in God. Because he died of lung cancer, I played the guitar. I decided to play the guitar when George Harrison died. And that's how I became a guitar player. Because I don't ran about like dying of lung cancer. And my gateway to God was My Sweet Lord. And I love born again music. That gave me grant. But judge it, I don't like Republican Party. So I just like the music, and I don't like organized religion.
We're going to see now for the first time in our springtime, Joe, an in-between intra.
I like some things in the Bible. I don't believe everything in the Bible, but I believe a lot of things in the Bible. I don't believe everything.
No Kyle Snyder visit, though. I don't think he's here.
He's in, Buena Vista over at the Disney complex, maybe? Braves have a really funky deal with the damage done to their spring home. They're training over by Orlando, playing a lot of their home games at the Trop in St. Pete. And here they are in Fort Myers without most of their regulars.
Chris Muller, the new pitcher.
Confused with Chris Mullen. Chris Muller is on the mound. Your Red Sox gear, they are gearing up for the 2023 season. Tickets on sale now for opening day through July 26th. Catch the action in person and visit redsox.com/tickets to purchase your tickets today. We talked about yesterday, Joe, that the San Diego Padres had heard from Manny Machado that he was going to opt out of his deal. I guess to the surprise of no one, given what's happened in baseball with the long-term deals for guys into their 30s, including Xander Bogaerts. Well, not even 24 hours later, reports have hit that Machado and the Padres have agreed to an extension that will go 11 years for $350 million. It seems obvious that what the Padres are doing on the West Coast is roughly the exact same thing that the Mets are trying to do on the East Coast, and that is there is no price too high. They are trying to win right now. So we'll step aside, take a quick break, be back to Fort Myers. Bases loaded, 2 down. More after this in the Shaw's and Star Market, WEI Red Sox Network.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota compact tractors. Rated #1 in durability and owner experience. They're designed for easy operation and feature performance-matched attachments. Right now, put 0 down and get 0% APR for up to 72 months, plus save up to $800 on select equipment. Now through June 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
In Mass, please visit MB Tractor and Equipment in West Springfield, Norfolk Power and Rentham, or Ahern Equipment in Spencer.
Bases loaded, 2 down in the 6th. First pitch to Matthew Lugo's a slider on the outside corner from Chris Muller. And it's 0-1.
I'm getting fucked up right now. I'm fucked up right now.
It is spring training after all.
Nothing matter. I'm feeling good. I had 2 beers and I partook. I took a lot of bag. Hit the weed kept on burning, so I had to take a lot of hits. I have to keep a low profile for that while we can't be smoking cigarettes. And we can't be partaking that much. Just one hit is right. We'll smoke our doobies outside. Blue Sox won. They came out of first place. Sea Dogs are losing 1-0. They're won 20 in a row.
Home comes Sogard over to second as Lugo. The throw goes there, and because of that, Crook comes home to score. It's a 3-run looping hit for Matthew Lugo, and the Red Sox lead it 4-1.
Real Red Sox lead 4-1, Beverly. Against Tampa Bay. And you're gonna quit, right? You're not gonna buy any. You're gonna buy a dress this weekend. Love it. Buy a dress this weekend. All right, bye. I don't want it myself. If you quit smoking, spend the money on yourself.
The Red Sox get the lead back. Really heads up base running on the backside of that play from Crook to come home and give the 3rd run to the Sox. So here is Rafaela with the runner at second, and now 2 down. Muller sets it. The penalty throws and a swing and a miss. Big cut from Rafaela, and it's 0-1. This dude hit a ton of home runs a year ago. To the surprise of many, he is undersized. Real power in his lightning fast hands. The point of emphasis for him this offseason is strike zone awareness, and he's brushed back by a fastball up and in here. And it's 1-1.
Robbed him yesterday, a bullet line drive. Robbed him.
Listed at 5'8", 152 pounds. As I said, a season ago, he hit 21 home runs.
I was smoking so much. I forgot to tell you we're doing a broadcast.
That's a check swing foul. He could not lay off the slider in the dirt.
I'm not that fucked up. I'm just nice and buzzed. Look at this Indian food. How much it costs? Oh my God. This feed 2 people? Look at all the prices.
His name came up just about every time Iron Blue's phone rang this offseason.
Bread. That bread is $4? Oh my God.
And good take there, and it's 2-2.
You serve full liquor. What, you gonna bring booze to it? Come on, that's ridiculous.
You and I heard from pro scouts who went all over the minor leagues that Cedar Rafaela was bar none the best defender any of them saw the entire season. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You liquor store than I ran a liquor store. Like Matthew Eaton was. What the 30 pack.
What's so extraordinary about him is that not only is he an elite center fielder, which everyone says he's about the most talented guy anywhere, any level there, but he's also a top flight shortstop. Sort of in the key game mold, but this guy is like an elite defender at both positions. 3-2 is fouled off on the first base side. I mean, can you think of many guys in your entire career, Joe, who've been like elite 80 scouting level center fielders and shortstops at the same time?
Very rare. Probably the best to do shortstop center field. Robin Yelpin, Hall of Famer. I can Robin.
And he company. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Feet close together for Rafaela. Pitch. Swing and a foul ball. He had a bunch of home runs in spring training a year ago, did Cedar. He was at Fenway, won the Minor League Player of the Year award for the Red Sox on the hitter's side, and he is sort of an effervescent guy. A big smile from Curacao. Confident kid. I think fans will fall in love with him when he arrives. 3-2. Swinging a chopper softly hit on the left side. He can run real well. The chopper to the shortstop is thrown just in time to get Rafaela. And the inning is over, but a little blue pit clears the bases for the Red Sox. They put 3 up. And after 6, they lead 4-1 on the Shaw Star Market.
Red Sox lead.
BP News.
Where are my Red Sox at?
Shaw's and Star Market are having a...
Where am I Sheetrock at?
Hey, it's Luke, my friends at Shaw's and Star Market. Now,
Where am I?
today's the Thursday.
Sheetrock at?
Beef eye round, bottom round, chuck tender, or bone-in chuck roast for just $2.97 a pound when you use the digital coupon. Now, you're limited to just 2, but when you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals. You earn points on every purchase. If you're short on time, order convenient curbside pickup or delivery. Don't miss the roast sale. It's the juiciest sale going. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
The hiring environment, job seekers demand
First, and today's starting pitcher, Yohan Adon.
Well, he's been giving up a lot of hard contact this season. I mean, coming in, guys are hitting comfortably in the high 200s. So many times there's some bad luck, but then also there's just a little miss here or a little miss there that changes the outcome of the at-bat. We'll see if he can be consistent and make adjustments quickly in this one.
Care and support programs for those under supervision. Salary start at $62,000.
I'm sick of hearing about this. Who wants to be screwed in a prison?
The
People want to be fighting people prisoners. Who want to risk their life fighting
to short. Groshans picks it up, whips it across.
Yeah,
1-1
years
down.
because we dead.
Jody Reed will hit next.
Apply today at mass.gov/doc-recruitment. Start your
And a foul ball.
Massachusetts Department of Corrections.
Who the hell would want that job?
You're listening
Oh,
to the Star Market Red Sox Network.
That one the other way, and it's caught for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Kevin Youkilis digs in now.
He's on the mound for the Red Sox. We go to the top of the 7th.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at-bat.
On the ground. Sends it to first. That is the inning.
So here we go with
Second inning set to go. Now the left fielder, Alec Keller. There's the strike. And he deals. Swing and a miss. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Riley Adams. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Here's Jordan Groshans. Swings through that one. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back.
Economic system of the sport of baseball. Everybody's sort of overreacted
that's a base hit.
First, right at the belt buckle of Ryan Fitzgerald. He steps on the first base tag, and that was not the case at all. The owners of
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
the big market teams as they are with the small market teams.
Popped
like
up.
Tampa and Kansas City and Pittsburgh.
Nixon racing over to make the catch. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0.
That gets given to them.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the right fielder, Nixon. The pitch.
I think, you know,
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back. And that one is out of
Not the
here.
foul. Who was that?
He blasts one out to right, and this game is tied. It's tied at 1.
Right, Nixon.
that is what the market reality is. That's one wrong
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And here is Dom DiMaggio. Can't get their base hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And the 1-0. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
But I don't think that the owners
And a pitch.
really care as much, Joe.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
Well, plus they make so much money with all the new screens.
And the 0-2. Rips that one center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. To second, 2. It beats him back to first. It's a triple play. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home. On to the 3rd inning. And now the center fielder, Josh Palacios. Pitches in for a strike. 0-1. And there's a ball. Kicks and deals. Inside, just missed.
1-1 with 2 down. 4-1 Boston.
And a 2-1 on the way. The other way, and foul ball. At the belt and final. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Got him. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
Next offering misses. And now 3-0. Right through there for a strike. Tied up here in the early going. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Number 22 stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering is in for a strike. Here comes a pitch. There's the strike. Number 6, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Nixon brings it in, and there's 2 down.
I wish him well. He's a great guy.
Here's Drew Mendoza. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 outs.
Padres and Mets, sort of the headliners in the offseason, but so too.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. No throw. He's in there safely.
left on the ground balance.
And a pitch.
Went out and got themselves a new pitching staff.
Now fly ball to right center. DiMaggio drifts towards it, and that'll do it. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. And welcome back. As
I mean, last year, Joe, they spent $500 million in their middle infield with Semien and Seager. This year, they overhauled their entire starting pitching.
Well, that was the issue for them last year. Pitching.
3-2. Will Venable is there too, as Arias, the left-hander, misses high and away.
His assistant manager, Red Sox bench coach. He's a great guy. We wish him well there.
And of course, he has a great relationship with his fellow Princeton guy, Chris Young. Don't you assume, Joe, and I think we can safely do so, that Venable we want you to come over here, get under the wing of Bruce Bochy, and when the time is right, this job is there for you. 1 on, 2 on, I should say, with 2 outs. First pitch is a slider on the outside corner for a strike in its own 1.
Well, it was a big surprise to some that Bochy came back, but it'll be the right situation. It sounds like he's in a good one.
Peters is back for those listening at home. The 0-1 is a breaking ball in the dirt, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike out. And he's hopefully rejuvenated. He has had enough with the 3 World Championships and a long, successful run with the Giants. I think it's bittersweet for those fans that Bochy is back in a dugout and not in a Giant uniform. But they certainly got the commitment from ownership and the kind of roster and payroll to try to win now. 1-1 is blooped into the outfield. That's going to be a base hit and score at least 1 run. 1 run scores. Sliding into third is Simon, and it's a 2-out RBI hit for Peters, and the Rays are back within 2. It's 4-2 in the top of the 7th. Here comes Dave Bush. It's a lot of pitches thrown for Arias. I mean, this happens at this time of spring training, early in camp, where you're not going to use a lot of big league arms. That's the reason these guys come over here, is to throw a lot of pitches, a lot of innings, and Arias is going to have to sort of wear this spot right here with the Red Sox already having seen a run come in with 2 outs in the 7th. Nate Eovaldi, of course, is on the staff with Jacob deGrom and the Texas Rangers. So is Andrew Heaney.
We go to the last of the 3rd. Here's the catcher, Nathan Hickey. On the ground to short. Groshans gets it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Derek Lowe, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. Late swing, fouled off.
Zach Eflin, Red Sox were tied to him in free agency. In fact, they offered the Red Sox the exact same amount of money.
And a swing and a miss. 2 gone.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss, and you go back to the dugout shaking your head. Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
They get the force. Play made. That ends the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Andy Young. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Euclid makes the catch. 1 down.
over from the minor league side.
So digging in, Alec Keller.
Do score a run. It's stretch time at Fenway's.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Just off the inside edge. Strike two. The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the second time today. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Riley Adams. In there, and it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
The pitch. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. Crowder makes the catch, and that'll do it. Inning number 4 now. All tied 1-1. Bottom 4, and now Kevin Youkilis. Next pitch is popped up. Hauls it in for the out. And now here is Nixon. Right side, hard hit. The throw to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Next to hit, Dom DiMaggio. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
That's a really big swing right there. He's got to remember, with his speed, a walk or a single can turn into extra bases by stealing a base or 2.
And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, number 38. Runner on the go. Hard hit left side. Groshans gets it to first. Inning over. Back here at the ballpark, ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping in, Jordan Groshans. To the right side, and that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Go ahead run on base, and now the pitcher, Yohan Adon, gets the bunt down the right side. Out as the pitcher does the job. Sack bunt executed perfectly. So up next, Josh Palacios. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Low. One of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this.
Yankees re-up with Aaron Judge. They've got Carlos Rodon right behind Garrett Cole at the top of their starting.
And a swing and a miss. That's the second out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Drops into the glove, and that ends the inning. Halfway home, all even, 1 apiece. Welcome back. Here's the
throws, and the slider misses high and away, ball 2. Vladdy Jr. and Bichette and Chapman and many sluggers on that club there. Without Teoscar Hernandez, who moved out to the Seattle Mariners in a trade this offseason. 2-0. Swing of battle straight.
5 days off cigarettes.
Aaron is a big surprise last year. We're going to be getting even stronger.
Question to me is, can either the Rangers, who we talked about, or the Mariners, sort of a new look on it, can they get past the Astros, who still may be the favorite to win the whole thing? The 2-1 is fouled off on the first base side. I mean, in the National League, the odds makers have the Padres favored over the Dodgers for the first time in forever. I'm sort of hard-pressed to pick anybody other than Dusty Baker's club, though. I mean, they are almost the exact same group.
They did lose Verlander, though.
2-2. In the dirt, not close. And that'll run the count full. They still got Valdez and Garcia. all their great young starters who led them to Dusty Baker's first World Series a year ago.
We'll see them on Wednesday. The Red Sox visit West Palm Beach, home of the Astros.
Have you been to that ballpark
I
yet?
have not.
It's beautiful.
Be there on Wednesday afternoon after a night game Tuesday night in Jupiter against the Marlins.
Payoff to Valdez, swing and a miss. He struck him out. So 2 down. Yeah, it's the home of the Nets and the Astros. They share a spectacular complex. It's massive. The ballpark of the Palm Beaches. It is in West Palm. Fun to get over to the East Coast. As Ryan Fitzgerald out with 2 down in the bottom of the 7th. You know, Casas led off. Yoshida played this ball game. Duvall and Turner debuted for the Red Sox. And yet, perhaps the most important development of the whole day happened on the backfields here today as Fitzgerald takes a breaking ball for strike 1. And that happened early this morning when Brian Bayo threw a side session. Fastballs and changeups only, and he looked and felt great. The 0-1 is high. He told reporters just about an hour ago that everything checked out, that the arm felt great, and that is so encouraging. Anytime you hear about forearm issues, alarm bells ring. 1-1 to Fitzgerald with 2 down, the base is empty. That fastball is a strike on the inside corner. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. This could be the year that Bayo really emerges, health permitting. It's amazing what could happen with the Red Sox longest tenured starter and their newest. The combination of Sale and Bayo as Fitzgerald fouls one back. And if both of them shine, the entire picture for the ball club changes. Probably goes without saying. 2-2. 2 down, the pitch to Fitzgerald. That is strike 3 in the outside corner. Took it, and he is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Sox. We go to the 8th. 4-2 Boston on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI.
Shortstop at the plate, Joe Crowder. The dome, back to work. Into center, Palacios should have this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Nathan Hickey now at the plate. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Right side. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Derek Lowe. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Swing and a slow roller. Mendoza steps on the bag, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back. Top 6. Now at the plate, number 22. And that's in for a strike.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
I think you take a fried chicken, you only place around Arlington, does decent takeout.
Swings and misses. And one
Against the ripoff.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Mendoza batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Bounce to the right. Barrett handles the chance. On to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Sheedock's going to win 21 in a row.
Out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Young in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that one pulled foul. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Top of the order. Home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Marty Barrett. Swing and a bouncer. And it goes just foul. The 0-1. Ripped on a line. Keller racing over to make the catch. So digging in, Jody Reed. Slow roller to third. Fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
I'll take up this time.
2 outs, base is empty. Kevin Youkilis
getting
ready to hit. That one
maybe he did right there.
Out of here.
Yes.
His 4th home run of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1.
See dogs. See them?
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Awesome.
Nixon will hit next.
Number 8.
And that one wrapped foul. That's out to center field. That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning going. And stepping in is the speedy Dom DiMaggio. Here's a rocket out to left. Keller makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. We go to the top of the 7th, and now
Alan Keller. 21 in a row.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Isn't that damn
Certainly
good,
doing
guys?
his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
That to right. Nixon trots over to his left and makes the grab. And there's 1 down. Now here is Riley Adams. Lifted in the air, right center field. DiMaggio on the move to the alley. Snags it on the run. 2 away. So 2 down now. And here is Jordan Groshans.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
The tying run at the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
Next offering is downstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Stays alive. Popped up. He's got it, and that's the inning.
Buddies who have played over the last few years, coming down the back 9 in that tournament. Sun sets tonight. We're going to spend a Sunday evening. I give you a lot of credit for skipping out on the top flight of that tournament.
Welcome back. Now the left fielder, number 38.
So a little bit of 1-hour walks here.
Alexa, what's the weather for tomorrow?
Here's the forecast for tomorrow in Arlington. Look for lots of clouds, with a high of 32 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 25 degrees. By the way, there's a winter weather advisory in effect from
Alexa, what's the weather for Tuesday?
Here's the forecast for Tuesday, February 28th in Arlington. Look for snowy, rainy weather, with a high of 37 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 28 degrees. By the way, there's a winter weather advisory in effect from Monday, February 27th, 9 p.m. to Tuesday, February 28th, 7 p.m.
Miners and has been managing now in the race system over a decade, getting at AA, then 5 years at Montgomery AA, 3 years managing 4 years managing the Durham Bulls in AAA, inside one of the great minor league franchises.
I know you had fun with Jimmy.
Jimmy was a great baseball and one of the outstanding instructors in the game, especially when it came to infield play and throwing the baseball. And he was very good with hitters, too. I mean, he would take Trot Nixon every day down to the tunnel. Some of these visiting ballparks at Fenway, too, soaked in sweat, helping Trot become a big league hitter outside.
Do you remember anything specific that he sort of focused on in that act of throwing?
He loved the form. I remember one guy I particularly liked was Mike Benjamin. He had a great throwing technique. Benji to the infielder, taken high. They went on to manage Houston. And coach with the Phillies when they win the World Series. Represented Charlie Manuel. The pitch is up and away. And he's helped the Rays. Lucas told me they hired him. Ball 4 loads him up. And Dave Bush, the pitching coach, took him around. So Jacob Webb, he's feeling some little anxiety here up the minor league camp pitching the big leaguers.
He was a guy picked, Joe, 2 years ago in the 14th round out of Miami of Ohio, and spent last year between a couple levels, made it as high as double digits, 2 outings at the end of the season, and pitched out in the Arizona Fall League, did Webb.
They don't like it with Oxford, Ohio, when you call it Miami of Ohio. They're the original. The one down here in Florida came much later. And, of course, Miami and Oxford, Ohio sent the Red Sox, one of their best players in the early 90s, Tim Naring. Now considered to be one of the great talent scouts in baseball with the New York Yankees. Here's Basabe, who dropped the pop-up along 3 runs to score. He's got a chance to amend here, and he swings and misses strike 1. As they stick with Jacob Webb.
I always think of the great sports trivia question about when I think of Miami of Ohio. They are one of what used to be 4, now what are 5 schools that have ever had a Super Bowl MVP quarterback and a president of the United States.
Taken low.
Of course, now
Roethlisberger, yeah.
Miami of Ohio, exactly. And Benjamin Harrison from Miami of Ohio. Joe Biden, a Delaware graduate, joins Joe Flacco to make it 5 schools.
Oh, wow. Here's the pitch. Swinging a long drive to left, down the line. Fair, gone. It's a grand slam. Well, Basabe more than made up for that drop pop-up that allowed 3 to score. He delivers 4 with a bomb over everything and left. And went over the second deck and out. And Tampa Bay leads it 6-4. Basabe, former Red Sox property, launched that one. Well, you got to feel for this kid, Webb. He walked the bases loaded, then gives up a blast.
I think he tried to run that in off the plate toward the hands. It just didn't get it in far enough. I think you give Basabe credit for finding a way to keep that ball fair.
6-4 Rays, just like that. Wow. Here's Dini, the catcher. And the pitch is up and in, ball 1, spinning him off the plate. Red Sox just hitting the right-hander up boosting now. But you see this happen in these spring games that have to fall apart sometimes in the late innings, low and outside. Man, it's the same way it would certainly in a regular season game, especially with all these minor leaguers up. Basabe with a grand slam. Pitch is taken low. Aslevius Basabe from Venezuela. Last year was a single-A Bowling Green and double-A Montgomery. Hit 320 with 4 homers. Also walked 40 times. There's ball 4 missing.
All right, so you've gotten Harrison and Roethlisberger from Miami of Ohio. You got Biden and Flacco. That's 2 of the 5. Do you think you could get him the other 3?
3 more?
Yeah. Here's Alex Cora, by the way, to take Webb. You can get some time to think it over.
Okay, well, Webb slowly drudging his way back to the clubhouse as he walks forward, gives up a grand slam. We have a pitching change as we come your way to the Shaw Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota compact tractors. Rated #1 in durability and owner experience. They're designed for easy operation and feature performance-matched attachments. Right now, put 0 down and get 0% APR for up to 72 months, plus save up to $800 on select equipment. Now through June 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
In Mass, please visit MB Tractor and Equipment in West Springfield, Norfolk Power and Rentham, or Ahern Equipment in Spencer.
Window Nation has the coolest deal ever for keeping you warm. Get 2 windows free for every 2 you buy with 0 down payment, 0 monthly payments, and pay 0 interest for 24 months. Now's the perfect time to take advantage of Window Nation's deep discounts, all while reinvesting in your biggest asset. Not to mention the savings on your energy bills for years to come. Go with the window company that has installed over 1 million windows in over 150,000 homes. Call Window Nation today, 866-90-NATION, or go to windownation.com and tell them Greg Hill sent you.
Joe Jock is on the pitch for the Red Sox here with after the grand slam and a walk. Webb is out of the game. Joe Jock is on over from the minor league side. Right here they're wearing number 79 as Joe ponders football and presidential trivia all in once. Red Sox find themselves now trailing the Rays 6-4.
I was proud of myself on presidential history, but I'm sort of stumped here.
I rarely get you on anything trivial.
There's Simon, the infielder. He takes a strike.
All right, I'll give you a hint. One of the quarterbacks is, I would say, rather well known where we live, and just announced his retirement.
Oh, of course, Tom Brady and Gerald Ford, Michigan. Michigan. Thank you. 0-1 is low.
That's for Ace Adams and Rich Hill.
Ace is probably listening. Rich is busy with the Pirates.
So there are 2 more. One of them, for me, the hardest one to get is the one I'm about to tell you.
Call strike. Let's see. Yale, we had Heisman. Oh, it could be Yale because Heisman Trophy winners 36 and 37 long before Larry Kelly.
I don't think they had quarterbacks at that time.
Inside, they had tailbacks.
I'll tell you this. One is very hard to get, and one for me is the easiest possible to get.
Stanford?
Yes.
So that would be Herbert Hoover and
2 guys.
Jim Plunkett.
And John Elway.
Oh, okay. Hoover's tough 2-2. Low and inside.
What an administration he had.
Didn't have much timing.
Now, here's another one the hard part for me is that it's one of the service academies, and I did not make the connection with the president and the service academy.
Jimmy Carter and Roger Staubach.
That's it.
All right. Ground ball bounce to the second baseman. Valdez flips to the shortstop out. Lugo to first. Safe. Still playing first base. They do get the lead man. 4-6. Jock spells it G-A-C-Q-U-E-S.
C'est bon.
Non-roster player. Did you study French at Stanford?
Not even
You're
close.
a Spanish guy. Fluent in French. Here's Peters now. Took over in left field. Inside Hector Perez warming for Tampa Bay.
I'm learning it through my 4-year-old. Every couple days he's got a little French teacher that comes in his class, and he like perfectly pronounces words that I have no idea what they mean.
Hit him young, swing and a miss at a high fastball. So 5 presidents who also produce Super Bowl quarterback winners.
Yes.
Hi, Katie. I'm seeing what team the Providence Bruins played.
Stanford and the Navy.
And did they win? You can tell me when you get here, I guess.
On the list.
Really, just start talking to me on the phone sometimes. I'm just partying, I get 5 days off cigarettes. We'll do the selling soon. We should, because we're going to make money. Money will be good money, so we should really do this. And then I'll get the TV once I get some cash on the money. I get a credit card coming. I'm just drinking beer and partake. Oh, that my wife's good shit. And I'm going to have shitload left when you get here. Tell me what day you're coming. If you still haven't been clear. Are you coming The second? Or are you coming? Oh no. Are you coming the last day in February? Or are you coming? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th, the 6th. All right, take care. Bye.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota compact tractors. Rated #1 in durability and owner experience. They're designed for easy operation and feature performance-matched attachments. Right now, put 0 down and get 0% APR for up to 72 months, plus save up to $800 on select equipment. Now through June 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
In New Hampshire, please visit MB Tractor and Equipment in Plastow, Pinnacle View Equipment in Walpole, or Chapel Tractor in Milford.
Searching for fun ways to spend your tax return? Boats for cats. Oh, flotation devices for cats. Don't waste it all on something silly. Spend smarter with Straight Talk. Get our Silver Unlimited plan for $45 a month with unlimited high-speed data and with nationwide 5G. Plus, get a Samsung A13 5G for only $99.99, down from $149. If you're looking to get the most out of your refund, your search ends here. Straight Talk Wireless. No contract, no compromise. 5G capable device required. Actual availability, coverage, and speed may vary. See latest terms and conditions at straighttalk.com.
You're listening to Red Sox Spring Training Baseball on the Shaw's and Star Market Red Sox Network. This is WEEI.
Hey, after the game today on our flagship station, stay tuned for Cooper Boardman, who will have Red Sox review till 6 o'clock. He's an outstanding young broadcaster for the Blue Sox. Ball strike as we go to the 8th inning. Hector Perez is the new pitcher. Right-hander who came out of the Oriole organization.
Excited to hear Coop. He might not go by Coop, but I'm calling him that anyway.
Why not? There's a pitch too high. This is Sogard, who scored his first time up. Red Sox got 3 runs on 1 hit in the 6th inning.
I say in pitches of Kenny's game.
In the 8th inning, Braves leading 6-4.
We went to a hockey game and got pictures of it. I sent it to you. What are you doing?
Cooper's work is a very good play-by-play man, too.
No, that's not. How old are they both?
Great to see the Pawtucket folks.
Oh, does he smoke? Is he mentally ill?
Diving stab by the third baseman, Brenton.
Alright, have fun. You're coming next weekend, right? Alright, look at the pictures of the Bruins and the team you like. Sea Dogs about to win their 21st in a row if they win. I gotta go. Tell me keep the quit. Keep the quit yet, bye.
Wonderful evening, orchestrated by Dr. Charles Steinberg, the president of his staff. Pitch is swung on driven deep to right, but foul. Adam Hamilton, he struck some pop there. Struck out his first time up. The Blue Sox will be starting very quickly. A couple of days after the Red Sox open.
Yeah, they go the full way. That's one of the big rule changes. They play the full season now. It used to end at Labor Day, no more.
Outside.
Did Dr. Charles write your remarks for you, or
He did, yes. Thankfully. So well with that.
That's always a good spot to be in.
Hector Perez deal, then the little left-hand batter takes it outside. We want to send along congratulations to Dr. Charles Steinberg and his bride-to-be, Kara. They were engaged New Year's Eve. Much happiness from Karen. Worcester back in December, saw her here again, one of the 3 children.
So he proposed on the beach of Aruba. What are the chances that right after that he broke out his electric guitar and played a Beatles song?
He plays piano, too. Outside, multi-talented. So, Red Sox have the tying runs on as
leading up for the Sea Dogs,
draws a walk.
the left fielder.
The right-hander back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2.
You know, there's one thing we have not talked about yet today, Joe. For the
That one the other way. Young gets it to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. So up next, Joe Crowder. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Nathan Hickey. And that one handled. Throws to first. And that is that. Pinch hitter coming on now in the pitcher spot. Nick Banks. Big spot for him here. First offering, and it just misses. In the air, center field. DiMaggio in position. Squeezes it. And there's one down. Josh Palacios digs in now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And here it comes. That misses, and that's ball 2.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
Check swing, but he went too far, and the count is even 2-2. The pitch stays alive. Looking to get the tying run on base. Out to center. Racing, makes the catch. Out number 2. And now it's switch hitting third baseman number 6. First pitch, and he just misses. Left-hand batter waits. And that's through there for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
Oh, he's looking to try to finish off 8 solid innings out there on the mound. He's just getting to 100 pitches right now, man. It's been so impressive. He's been really good in this one.
Left field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 33. It's his job to keep his team.
Rich Kidman's daughter Marissa there too, the former Harvard hockey star who's about to do residency on her way to becoming an orthopedic surgeon.
Too bad she's not accomplished anything.
Multi-talented young lady she is. Here's Lugo. Swinging a drive, hit high to right field, fairly deep back toward the corner, and this ball is bouncing off the base of the wall. It's going to tie the game. Gets away from the right fielder, Cardenas, and into third with a 2-run triple is Matthew Lugo. We're tied at 6. They could see trouble. It was hit very high. He had to go a long way toward the corner. Didn't quite reach the corner. Here's a pesky ball, but he kept twisting away with his wind. Didn't quite get there. The ball hit the base of the fence and rolled back toward the Red Sox bullpen toward center field.
So 2 swings, 5 RBIs for Lugo.
Yeah, he hit the pop fly his first time up. It was dropped by the second baseman Wasabi, who followed with a grand slam. So we're tied at 6. Go-ahead run at third.
Red Sox tied 6-6.
And here's a ground ball hit by the second baseman. Long throw, and he's out at first on a close play. As Don Raphael tripped hitting first base.
Hope he's okay.
He might beat it out. He's 0 for 2, grounded short his first time up as well. A nice play ends the inning by the second baseman there, Basabe, so he's been in the middle of it. However, the Red Sox tie it.
Alexa, what team does Rafael Devers play for?
Rafael Devers plays for the Boston Red Sox in Major League Baseball.
Somebody has to do something. Well, someone did. That's why I use Upside.
Upside? What's that? It's a free app that pays you back real money for every gallon of gas or diesel you buy. I just earned 25 cents back on every gallon of this tank.
Hold on. So the Upside app is free and you actually get cash back every time you use it? No strings attached?
Yep, it's awesome. Check it out. It only takes a couple of minutes to sign up.
Instead of just watching your dollars go into your tank, start putting money back into your wallet with the free app from Upside. With the price of gas today, it's big news and big money. To cash out of your Upside cash, just transfer it to your bank account, PayPal, or a gift card. Upside users have already earned over $200 million. Now it's your turn. Download the free Upside app and get cash back on every gallon of gas. Use promo code GOLF for an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first fill-up. That's code GOLF. Use code GOLF for an extra 25 cents per gallon back in your first fill-up. Cashback's not available in gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
The Sox are going to make a change right here. The manager now signals towards the bullpen, and it looks like Mass Mutual is being brought into the game. Mass Mutual is now an official partner of the Boston Red Sox. Can you believe it?
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota compact tractors. Rated #1 in durability and owner experience. They're designed for easy operation and feature performance-matched attachments. Right now, put 0 down and get 0% APR for up to 72 months, plus save up to $800 on select equipment. Now through June 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
In New Hampshire, please visit MB Tractor and Equipment in Plastow, Pinnacle View Equipment in Walpole, or Chapel Tractor in Milford. We're right back to the Sox. You're listening to the Shaws and Star Market Red Sox Network
on WEEI.
Ryan Zefferjon is the new pitcher, number 83, from minor league camp, at a 6-6 tie here in the 9th inning. In the first pitch to Misner, a left-hand batter, is fouled out of play, strike one. Yes, these are the Red Sox and the Rays.
They are. By the way, I need to offer a little correction. I thought it was Joe Jacques in the game to end the inning. He's a left-hander. It was not he. It was Luis Guerrero, kind of exciting high upside guy who got out of that inning after the grand slam.
He got the last 2 outs. There's a strike in there. Misner, who was batted once and struck out. If we have a second straight 6-6 tie, now they go extra innings. Pitches off the catcher's mitt. It goes to the backstop. Still Steven Scott catching, I believe it is. 6 runs, 4 hits, and error for Tampa Bay. 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Red Sox. Long gone, the 1-2. Foul down the left field line. Actually, they got a close foul. Got to wait it with a wind here. Sometimes we saw a ball yesterday go about 30 feet. Right. Seems certain to be a foul ball. That wound up a big double. Braves. 2-2. Webb was charged with 4 runs, 1/3 inning and 1 hit. The grand slam by Musabe. Walked 3. Actually walked 4. No strikeouts. There's one hopper to the mound and flipped the first by Zefferjon for the out. Guerrero finished the 8th. The entire bullpen he faced. Driscoll, who grounded out to second to start that 4-run inning.
I'm about to win my 21th in a row.
This is the 9th Red Sox pitcher.
5 days off cigarettes.
Pitching high. Started went 2 innings. Winkowski gave up no runs on the hit. Zefferjahn. So this pitcher spells his name.
Yeah.
Tall righty up from minor league camp. There's 1-1. And there's the strike over the inside corner.
3rd round pick out of Kansas in 2019.
KO.
Rock Chalk Zefferjon.
Pitch is swung on, fisted in the air, shallow right center. Rafaela fighting the sun, staggers but makes the catch. Boy, he ducked, put his hand over his head, but reached out with the glove and caught it.
Merry Christmas. He had his eyes closed and he caught that ball.
So many tough plays here in spring training with the wind and the sun. Two down here is Cardenas, who walked and scored. That started that 4-run 8th inning. Remember Leo Cardenas, Chico Cardenas, the shortstop of Cincinnati and the Angels. 60s call strike. They're related.
Sefrichan was a starter for the beginnings of his career, and then as of a year and a half ago, sort of a sidearm slot, went to the bullpen and had a great deal of success last year.
That looked like he came over the top there, swinging strike as he tried to hold up and couldn't do it.
Red Sox tied 6-6. Like yesterday.
Big fastball can get it up to 98.
0-2. All righty fires, leaves it outside and low. You're going to be in the gallery just for the Legends member championship.
You know, I live inside the ropes, Joe.
Live on the third tee. 1-2. Foul to the backstop.
Any long pass there, we're going to catch the last couple holes, only because one of our real close neighbors who we've gotten quite friendly with, Rob Dillinger, is in the final flight, and he'll be coming down the stretch. This is what Rob does for my sons. He makes his own ice cream. And he found out we were coming into town yesterday. He made ice cream for the boys last night.
No wonder you're going to go see him.
That's
outside, 3-2. What flavors?
He made chocolate last night. One of his sons is now living at their place. He's kind of bouncing around because his son had massive damage to his home in the hurricane, like so many in this area.
3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss and a high fastball. So Sefrichan has a 1-2 ninth inning. We go to the bottom of the ninth to see if the Red Sox can.
Team in the game. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Derek Lowe. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Ooh, that was a huge hack right there. He's trying to create his own run support.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Bullpen activity starting up now. A right-hander is up and thrown. Out to short. Groshans gets it to first. One up, one down. Marty Barrett, the next to hit. In the air to left center. A little bloop single. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
And there he goes. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. The throw to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And now Kevin Youkilis. Swing and a ball popped up. Base hit and a run in to score. Palacios throws to second and he's out. But one run is in to score. Now it's going to be Nixon. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And that'll keep more runs. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the right fielder, number 22. There's a strike at the knees. That's strike one. And the righty deals. Late on that fastball.
That he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Digging in, Drew Mendoza. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And he deals. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Here's a 1-1. And another ball
You get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
I can't remember
The 2-2.
Extra points.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And there are 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman, Andy Young. That one's in there, 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Fastball outside when the run is on. Now takes ball 4.
Kicks and fires. That one misses. And that's ball 2. Righty to the plate. And now it's filled up.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Nixon sizing this one up, and that is the ball game.
It's in the books.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Outside. Outside. And he walked him, so when he runs at second, that's like gets to walk and start behind.
Got a bud, right?
So you wouldn't in your regular season games. We'll see how they do it. Is get a pitching coach visit here.
It's interesting. I mean, on the one hand, development, you know, maybe let the kids see if he can do it. But let the kids swing to it and see if he can do it. I would think, anyway.
Fitzgerald has batted twice. He drove a walk and scored, and struck out looking. Red Sox had a chance to win it here. Still had a big spring last year for the Red Sox. Creighton University in Omaha. There's the great Hall of Famer. The great Hopkins. Sogard on deck. Not looking bunt. The pitch he takes it low, ball 1. So Molina's having a lot of trouble with the strike zone. Nobody warming for the Red Sox, so guessing if they don't score here, not go extra innings. They do have a right-hander up the Rays. The pitch swing and a foul around the batter's box. Probably about half the crowd still here.
Really good turnout today, though, I thought.
Yeah. Beautiful day. Temperature 84, sunny with a nice breeze. Low humidity. Fouled on the ground over by the Rays dugout. Sitting down below with Abraham, Red Sox minor league director. 1-2. Swing a line drive in the left center field. The base hit. This good winner. Runner hits third. Scott coming home. Here comes the throw. It's far too late. And the Red Sox walk it off and win it 7-6.
Nice. Red Sox is pulling a walk-off.
An opposite field hit in the left center field. Scoring Steven Scott from second base. And Red Sox prevail 7-6. They are 1-0 with a tie here in spring training. The Rays drop to 0-2. Totals next on the Shaws and Star Market WEI Red Sox Radio Network.
In today's competitive hiring environment, job seekers demand stability, competitive salary, generous benefits, work-life balance, and a path to retirement. The Massachusetts Department of Correction can offer all of those.
I don't hear this shit about being a screw. Who the fuck would want to be a screw?
Accelerated hiring process in a career that's challenging yet rewarding and allows one to make a positive difference in the lives of others.
Yeah, corruption. You're more corrupt than the prisoners. You get payoffs to let the shit happen in the prisons. I don't hear this bullshit.
Insurance, as well as paid sick, personal, and comp time. Get full pay during your academy training.
Do they teach
tuition reimbursement and the
screws ethics?
After 20 years. If you have never considered a career in corrections, now is the
well, who the fuck would want it? Look at all these countries. Seattle.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Looking first at the American League East. Eric Swanson won his first game of the season, leading the Mariners over the Red Sox 4-3. The Orioles had 12 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Rays 6-2. The White Sox racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 5-2. The Toronto Blue Jays launched 3 home runs as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 8-0. The Detroit Tigers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the Guardians in Cleveland 2-1. The Royals only allowed 2 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 1-0. George Springer drove in 4 overall with 2 big flies, leading the Stros to a win over the Rangers 9-8. He is among the American League leaders in home runs. The A's combined for 10 hits as a team as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 5-4. The Braves got 11 hits overall as they took down the Fish in Miami 9-6. The Phillies' first baseman, number 6, had 3 hits and drove in 3 as the Phillies defeated the Dodgers 5-4. Fernando Valenzuela got the win, his 6th so far this year, as the D-backs defeated the Cubs 3-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. Gary Carter was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs as the Nationals downed the Brewers 9-6. He is among the NL leaders in on-base percentage. The Cardinals picked up 14 hits in total as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 10-8. The win was their 5th straight as a team. Tyler Anderson got his 2nd W of the season as the Rockies downed the Mets 5-2. The Padres went deep 4 times as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 8-6. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yankees won, that sucks.
Otherwise, the regulars had a couple of big bats and got to hit the ball hard.
I think that the real takeaway is exactly what you said. Murphy, Walter, Mata all look really good. Those guys could factor in this season. Finally, some AAA pitching depth. And then, I do think more affirmation of the power for Yoshida. I mean, the double off the base of the wall in right center. More of what we've heard that, you know, he is not your everyday Japanese hitter. There's some real thunder there.
Sea Dogs have won 21 in a row.
He hit the ball hard 2 times and drove in.
Playing Red Sox, I lost 2 in a row.
That second base. So, yeah, Raffy hit it hard, was robbed on that ball that I thought was going to leave the ballpark.
What are you doing?
The regulars who were in there, Duvall and Turner, get their debut out of the way. They'll be back in there again tomorrow. Cutter Crawford on the mound. So, you know, the young pitchers and the everyday hitters, especially from the left side, all look very good.
Another Red Sox win the opener, the home break from the league season, 7-6.
That's nice. You like that, so we'll get ourselves a up, but it's a championship.
Here are some results.
Am I getting Alexa HDMI the short Archie podcast? Either than none. Alexa HDMI 1. You ever play? Are you bring back my Alexa and my joystick? I ain't got a charger. I'm gonna do the singing games, Beatle game. What are you doing? Not smoking? When are you gonna get rid of it and start your quit? When are you gonna start your quit?
For the second day in a row, it took 2 hours, 39 minutes, just 3 12 runs.
Oh, don't buy anymore. How many days is it for me now? Alright, how many days is it for me? How sweet it is. Getting lit, getting drinking, and playing baseball. You can play baseball. I mean, you can get lit. You will be once you get off the quantum, you can. I love you.
Red Sox win at 7-6. Talk to you tomorrow. Have a good week, everybody.
You've been listening to Red Sox Spring Training on the WEEI Shaw Star Market Red Sox Network. This has been a presentation of Odyssey Sports. For even more coverage of your team, download the free Odyssey app and listen to your favorite stations, shows, and podcasts.
I just heard that someone say Miguel left. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure. Group home or something. I'm not sure what the fuck. I'm glad because you know I can sit on the bench. When I want a cigarette, if I'm not smoking cigarette, I can partake. Right now I'm emotional off because really you didn't give me anything for me. Right. You want to just sit on the stump. I probably was dying. I only had a bad cough. That's right. You gonna quit, Dolly? Alright, love ya. Bye.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Boston Red Sox. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat, Ted Williams. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
All right, ready to go here. Getting the nod on the mound, Roger Clemens. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One out in the top of the first. Here's Adam Frazier.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. He's got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And up next for Seattle, Ken Griffey Jr., a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. The 1-0. Griffey was an instant sensation when he burst onto the major league scene back in 1989. A sweet swinging 19-year-old kid, and he got to play alongside his dad. He was a special player. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Mariners are down in order.
Another game on. What game do we want to hear? Let's just see. This is a good
So on sfgiants.com. 1 o'clock. The 2-2 pitch. Swing for the miss. So Diaz strikes out for the second time. David VR
of Giants.com, it would be the Padres. The pitch. VR takes maybe low. 1 ball and no strikes. Cactus League in full swing. Here's the 1-0. Down low. 2 balls and no strikes.
Just had a chance to talk with Walt Jocketty.
Yeah, Walt.
Former general manager of the Reds.
Love Walt.
Years with Oakland.
2-0 pitch, swing and a chopper, foul. It's 2 balls and 1 strike.
And you and he were both first-year Colorado Rocky guys.
He had a lot to do with that 100-loss season. He and I did. 2 balls and 1 strike. And the pitch. And it's high, 3-1.
Giants were kind of hoping that maybe been at least a couple of more losses, too.
They lost every game to the Braves that year.
But not everyone to the Giants.
No.
Most of them.
3-1 delivery to VR. High breaking ball, called strike, 3-2. Bill Miller's got the whole spring training idea of make him swing the bat. And I have no problem with that. Here's the payoff. Swing and a miss as Jabot strikes out the side. And that'll end the inning. John Miller will be back to do the play-by-play as we head to the 5th. It's 1-1 on the KBR Northern California Honda Dealers Radio Network.
I never chose to become a gambling addict, but what I did choose was to get help from a professional counselor. Admitting I was powerless to solve my problem, that opened the doors. I thought I was beyond repair, until I called 1-800-GAMBLER and was provided life-changing resources and referrals at zero cost to me.
For no-cost gambling addiction counseling, call 1-800-GAMBLER or text SUPPORT to 53342. Brought to you by the California Department of Public Health.
Did you know that when you die and your children or grandchildren inherit your house, the tax on that property resets to the fair market value at the time of your death? Prop 19 made that happen. You may think that Prop 19 stops you in your tracks when it comes to transferring your house to your kids, but it doesn't have to be that way. Hi, it's David Hollander, managing partner of Hollander & Hollander. My team may have a solution that could help you decrease your tax burden when it
my father would never give my house to me.
to your children or
Sold it. Blew it all on a high, risky. He just has a ritzy place where he lives. He pays $7,000 a month to live there. He's 100 years old.
866-PROTECT. Protect more of your money for your family from the government. Call this number, 866-776-8328. Again, call 866-PROTECT today.
After the game, stay tuned for Extra Innings with Bill Lasky right here on KNPR.
All right, back here in Scottsdale, a 1-1 ball game as Sean Jelly goes back out to 5th.
This is Cincinnati and
Sunday afternoon, here to call the 5th inning.
I can't see, San Francisco, I think.
Right, here's Nick Solak. We were having him with the Texas Rangers. The young guy. Solak swings and fouls one out of play. I say he fouled it out of play, but it's down the right field line, and giving chase on that ball is Coulter, but it drops foul right along so it never was out of play. It was not catchable, though.
John, I think that wind is blowing the ball back towards the plate field when it's hit down the right field.
I keep having it go down the line out of play, and then I look up and see the right fielder racing like crazy after. Now the 1-strike pitch. Fastball for a called strike on the outside. By the way, Armando Alvarez is now at first base for the Giants, thanks to DC, Darren Chatwood.
Paying attention?
Yeah. Good job, DC. Here's a foul out of, well, hold on. A foul off to the right and out of play. Okay. I'm working on that here this spring, I guess. Yeah. What's the hurry?
Did you steal that from somebody? You're on.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Jelly, a nice little breaking ball down around the knees, and I think it came in like a strike and just kind of bit and disappeared below the zone.
He really picked it up towards the end of the year last year, where all of a sudden you could see what was really in there.
Right, yeah, red nose.
Now with one out here is Richie Martin, the second baseman, And he takes a ball. Another break.
Ricky Martin? Is that the same Ricky Martin? That'd be silly.
And it can make a difference. You throw a breaking ball with 2 strikes.
Living the world of a local, living the life of local.
Close to the strike zone anyway. He might swing at it. Not on the first pitch. There's a ball down to the way again. 2 balls and no strikes.
Ricky Martin.
Giants had 3 clock violations yesterday in their first game against the Cubs. Now the 2-0 pitch. There's a swing and a miss of the fastball. A lot of movement running up and in. And it looked pretty fat to Martin, who'd seen a couple pitches that weren't that close to the strike zone. He wailed at it, but he didn't get it. 2-1 pitch now. Just a little soft bouncer to third. Racing in to glove the ball. VR. Here's the jump pivot. The throw to first. Not in time. The umpire over there, it looked to me like he was about to raise the fist in the air and then thought, no, I changed. It was a very, and that might have been one of those plays. Home plate to first base is 3 inches shorter. That might have been the difference on that one.
I think you're right, John.
Infield hit for Richie Martin. And here is
Ricky Martin.
Left-handed hitter facing the tall right-hander Sean Jelly. 1-1 in the 5th inning.
I just kept been playing this baseball here. I should be playing rocksmith.
Left center field. I think that's going to fall. No! Diving head first. Luis Matos sprawling on the greensward out there. Makes a spectacular catch. And McGarry is robbed of a hit. Just a little pop fly. It's 430 feet in center field. And Matos was backed up. And they don't want a ball to get over their head out there. And he just never gave up on that one, and then made the headlong dive and won in midair. It looked like Superman as he made that catch.
Terrific catch.
Now here's a called strike, and a snap throw to first, diving safely back, just ahead of the tag by the first baseman Alvarez was Richie Martin. Superman. Kevin Pillar used to make catches like that all the time. When he played in Toronto, they called him Superman. There's a throw to first and diving. I think Giants fans kind of picked up on that when he was a Giant, too.
He had a really good year with the Giants.
1 strike to count to Did Fraligan? Has he even seen a pitch? But he's got a strike. Now here it is. It's a swing and a fly ball. Deep left center field going back is Meckler. Now he turns, jumps, and makes the catch just as he gets to the warning track. And the inning is over. That was not easy.
No, it was a nice play. Given it's a little bit windy.
That wind is pushing balls to left field as well. So we go to the last of the 5th inning. And wisely, then Bart coming up. Giants won, the Reds won on the KNBR, Northern California Honda dealers.
Northern California.
Adam Copeland here, and the San Jose Earthquakes home opener against the Vancouver Whitecaps is on Saturday, March 4th. Pre-game activities start at 5:30 p.m. on Saturday, March the 4th. Get there early as the first 10,000 fans receive a retro jersey celebrating the 20th anniversary of the 2003 championship team. Check out the brand new supporter section and the special halftime ceremony featuring the 03 alumni. Get your tickets at sjearthquakes.com. 2023 season kicks off Saturday, March 4th.
The Honda HRV.
What the fuck team will want himself earthquakes? Stupid name. Alright, we have offensive barrage. That's my joystick. We gotta get back to the game.
Back in Boston, and starting this one, number 12.
Our offensive barrage.
Really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases. The Red Sox score first. It's 1-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now here is Bobby Moore. And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
He scores! Pablo, the bottom run in the Stanley Cup.
Foul ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Here is Brett Weisling to lead off against Chabot. And there's a ball to five.
And the pitch. Stays alive. Red Sox already leading. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Buhner towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. And stepping in for Boston, Ted Williams.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Zips it to first. Got him. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Manny Ramirez. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. That one fouled off. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Pretty good arm shown by De La Cruz.
Here's the 0-2.
The third baseman.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Davis makes the catch, and that'll do it. Solo shot opens the scoring for Boston.
Nobody
It's
is
now
here.
1-0.
What the fuck is that all about?
Back here at Fenway as we go to the second. Here's some real power at the plate. Alex Rodriguez in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Sunny here, sunny there.
And there's the strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Next offering is fouled back. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Jay Buhner up next for the Mariners.
You know, he showed some excellent command of his pitches in that at bat. He kept everything down near the knees, really competed in that location of the zone, and that really set up the high fastball for the strikeout.
He swings and fouls one off. 0-2 now. And down on strikes. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. This is Kyle Lewis. This guy has turned into a beast. In there for strike 1. The wind of the pitch. Fought off foul. The pitch. And 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Back here at Fenway at the plate. Number 8. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
On the ground to first. Davis takes it to the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Good contact guy, good defender. Popped up. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for. New inning getting started. Now the Mariners catcher, Tom Murphy. That pitch in for a strike, and that's strike one.
I'll probably take out this. Because I'm winning.
Righty delivers.
I lost 2 in a row.
That's off the mark, and now it's even 1-1. Right-hander kick steals. Swing and a miss. 1-2. And a pitch. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
Drop his body to his knees and stick the glove out. He got the glove on it.
Stays alive.
And that was a wicked hop. So now the bases are loaded.
Next one misses. Now 2-2.
First ball swinging, gets a ground ball.
And a pitch.
Down to his right knee.
Got him swinging. And one gone.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Number 12 up next for the Mariners.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. 0-2 now. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. Mariners go down quietly there. They still trail 1-0.
Trust me when I tell you.
Time to partake. What partake you? Better be off better than cigarettes. I'm going outside to partake and smoke a bowl. What team is this? Sea-Dog, wrong team. Menmouth hats. I will walk up. Is that's not them? Is that who does that one? Shake. What do they do? Safety dance. Is that what Menmouth hats do? Menmouth hats. I'm just happy. I'm not smoking a cigarette. I get really. I'm lucky I can't even walk.
Scottsdale Stadium.
Scottsdale Stadium. Fucking Scottsdale, Arizona.
The top of the city.
They only have one fucking team there, and all those teams play there. Well, fuck that. The only place warm, fucking Scorpions.
I'm told.
I get lit. I got something to eat. I said spaghetti meatballs. Spaghetti and meatballs. I could have that.
He's the technical guy. Here's a little bloop and it's down on left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Kurt Casale, who had been 0 for 2, leads off the inning. First ball swing. Kind of dug one out against the new pitcher, Thomas Zapucki, for a bloop single. He is now 1 for 3. And here comes Spencer Steer. The Giants have Will Wilson, now playing at shortstop in place of Wisely. And that's it, DC, I apologize for my rude remarks there. There's a ball in the dirt and it skips away from the Giants catcher. And it's still Joey Morton, right? Catcher. Looks a lot like, no, is that somebody new? Yeah, I think it's Bailey. I think it's Patrick Bailey. Okay. I thought it looked a little different. Here's a ball too high. 2-0 now to Spencer Steer with 2 men on. And, Spencer Steer. Casale now at second base. And then, was that a wild pitch? That's what I'm going. You don't like to do these games like that. The whole game is one long question. Is it swing? Was that ball foul? To DC? Yeah. DC foul ball? Oh, yeah. We've got the confirmation on that now. Well, DC was so good, right? Giving us information, and then he forgot about Patrick Bingham. See, you ruined me now. Now I have no confidence. I'm just going to turn to you on everything. Left-hander in the game, is that Sapaki? Runner at second, nobody out. 1-1 the score, and there is a curveball, and that's low. Sapaki, who has excellent stuff, throws pretty hard. Good lively fastball. Now the pitch, curve up and away. That was a hanger, and it's walked. Steer, put 2 men on with nobody out. Looked a little disgusted with himself after missing back for that one. Here comes Friedel, left-hander.
Just a moment.
You know, we've seen over the years sometimes.
Just a moment, don't worry. You'll survive.
And that team will end up trading for that guy.
I'll see.
It was just the opposite.
I said once, pulled pork, I could have pulled pork.
Against the Giants last
I pulled pork do I have? One pulled
misses
pork.
with a fastball to Friedel, too high.
Some fish.
It was one of the worst games that anybody's ever had, that I've ever seen.
Chicken.
And
I don't get the
then
good
the
stuff.
Giants ended up trading for
I
him.
have coffee right now. Because I'm lit.
Necessarily like what they saw.
If they weren't lit, I'd be passed out.
There's a fastball, and that's one of the things they liked about it. He just blew that one by Friedel. Or you look at it this way.
Coffee.
Now would be the time to
Yes. I definitely don't need more alcohol right now.
value is going
Need
down.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Maybe in a half hour, but not now.
That may be what they were doing.
Right now, I'm making a cup of Arlington Blues coffee.
Too high for the ball.
They call
Bailey
them.
came up right at the throw, then the ball.
No, by accident. Because I have some fucking scheme on my phone and makes commerce. But I'll survive. Don't worry, everybody. I will survive. Don't remember that. Remember that I will survive. And I have Arlington Police coffee, the Boston Red Sox insignia.
Friedel like it was going to hit him on the right side, and it broke back over the plate. Going to maybe like the world according to Clark, where he and his wife are looking at a house that they might be interested in buying. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Curveball swung on it, driven down the right field line. It is hooking. It is fair.
Wow, it's fair.
Along the line, it hits the ground. There's the ball retrieved by Williams, coming around third and in to score. It's Casale going to third, and holding there is Steer. It's a double for T.J. Friedel. He got another curveball after taking one, and that one he jumped on. Hung up there a little bit, and it gave Friedel a chance to adjust to it, and adjust he did. So, throw 2 straight curveballs. Make sure the second one is really good. It was up just a little bit. Here is Alejo Lopez. Right-handed batter, came in as a pinch hitter for Reynolds in the 4th inning, grounded out to first, and he takes a called strike. But they looked at the house, and they're talking about it. He and his wife, Garp and his wife. A plane crashes right in the upstairs part of the house. A little small plane. There's a ball too low. Curveball missing. Dug out of the dirt by Bailey. 1-1 the count. And Garp says, "We'll take it. A good time to buy it." This is what do you mean we'll take it? And they're standing there looking at the house with this small plane in the bedroom upstairs.
I'm so lit.
What could have happened to this house just happened.
How you doing, Poopsie? Red Sox are winning 1-0. Third, they lost 2 in a row. Red Sox won Bentley. Isn't that good? You guys didn't watch the game? I thought you liked Bruins. Did you watch the Bruins game last night? What?
2-1 the count. The pitch on the way. The infield has.
Belly, you have a better time. You have more money. Do you like spending money on that bullshit?
3-1.
I'll spunk you up as much as you want and you keep the quit.
The Giants in trouble in that 5th inning game yesterday against the Cubs. Pitcher who came in.
I'm feeling depressed because I have to quit field.
Zapucki sets. Now the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a
Does she realize that shit is gonna kill her?
fastball there. On a hitter's count, fastball count. Lopez fouled it off.
You're broadcasting. I didn't even know you're broadcasting.
Lopez
Oh
had
my
a great
God.
game against the Giants last year when they were in Cincinnati. They couldn't get him out.
I wish I was playing rocksmith.
Nobody out. 3-2 pitch. Fastball. A high fly ball on the first base side. That will reach back into the crowd. Pretty good crowd today considering it's miserable weather here in the Valley of the Sun. It's overcast. The sun was out for, what, about 10 minutes?
Yeah, it was really nice yesterday, but the forecast wasn't very good for today.
It's windy. Rain early this morning. There's a swing of the soft bouncer foul off to the left. He threw him a curveball there, and Lopez was lucky to even make contact with it.
The offensive mirage. See how much the Georgia did,
2-1
yeah.
the Reds ahead of the Giants.
Oh, it's 4-0.
The catcher.
And a pitch.
Here's the left-hander sacks.
There's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Now the bases are loaded for Ellie De La Cruz,
The pitch.
the young prospect.
And down on strikes he goes. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Roger Clemens up next for the Red Sox.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
On the ground to the left. On the run, throw to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Number 5 up next for the Red Sox. And first offering is fouled off.
Swing and a miss. Curveball. That curveball just bit and disappeared.
Yeah, it really made De La Cruz look like it's...
That one is blasted left field towards the monster. Banks off the wall, throws to second, and he's out. Up, down, and that ends the... Back here in Boston, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Alvin Davis. That's in for a strike. Bounced up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
The next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 3. Davis gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 3-2 now. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 1 away.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Next offering is down low. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Left-hand hitter waits. And that's just foul. And here it comes. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him. That's his second strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
On the ground right side. He handles it himself, and that is that. And we're back here at Fenway Park, bottom of the inning. And now, Bobby Moore. There's a strike.
These guys have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now Ted Williams. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carrying. Grabs it right up against the wall. Manny Ramirez up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
I get 5 days off, no record. I'm going to broadcast it, just let you know.
The pitch stays alive. Next offering is fouled back. And now the lefty. And there's a foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. First offering. Runner goes. And it's fouled away. At the belt and fires. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. High fly ball out into left center field. Got it. Nice grab. 2 down. Now a throw to first, and he won't get. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Jay Buhner. That one's in there. Strike 1. That's in there. Next offering is fouled back.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Kyle Lewis. Swing and a ball hammered. Left field. Gone.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Murphy in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and deals. There's a strike. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down. Here's Dylan Moore. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. A wind in the pitch. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. And a swing and a miss. That's the third out. Solo homer gets the M's even in this one. All even at one apiece. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So stepping in for Boston, number 8. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. High fly ball out to center field. Rodriguez settles underneath it, makes the grab. One up, one down. Here's a big power threat. Mo Vaughn. And fouled off. And he deals. And a foul ball. Swing and a ball popped up, and it drops in. So a man aboard now with one away. Runner on at first with one gone. And next for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. Swings through that one. 0-1. When you look at Xander, he has all the tools to anchor a World Series lineup.
Yeah, he's one of those rare talents. He's got power at the plate, discipline to go along with it. Oh, and if he gets on, he's got the speed. This guy's a great combo, and he's an RBI machine.
The pitch. Soft contact in the air. Davis makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Doubled off. Back here at Fenway, all set for the top of the 6th. And here is number 12. 0-1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
The next pitch misses. And the count even 1-1. That clips the corner. And the pitch. Stays alive. And a 1-2. Got him looking. So he's gotten deep into this game. And at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Davis at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Next pitch is popped up. Bogaerts makes the play. 2 down. Adam Frazier up next for the Mariners. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Kicks and fires. Strike 2.
Alexa, what's the weather for tomorrow?
Tomorrow in Arlington, you'll see lots of clouds. You can expect a high of 32 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 25 degrees. By the way, there's a winter weather advisory in effect.
Alexa, what's the weather for Tuesday?
On Tuesday, February 28th in Arlington, you'll see snowy, rainy weather. You can expect a high of 37 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 28 degrees. By the way, there's a winter weather advisory in effect from Monday, February 27th, 9 p.m. to Tuesday, February 28th, 7 p.m.
Yours could be a winter storm one. Alexa.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
The guy that big asked to stop now fastball away. Boca Chica, Colombia. And Guerrero has had big league experience with the Padres first. He's actually had a couple of years with
the 1-2.
Miami Marlins. Now the pitch. And he is low.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
So he has walked.
Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2. Bottom.
He walked him even though he only threw 3 pitches out of the strike zone.
What's that? Clock violation, though. That added a fourth ball. Here is Isan Diaz. Isan, it's a ground ball to the right field, the base hit. Right through that open hole with the first baseman holding on the bag against the runner. And racing around the third is Alvarez. Wow, he's got some speed. Right fielder charged that ball into shallow right and fired it in and wasn't even close. So Alvarez makes it over to third after the leadoff walk. The Giants have runners at first and third. And here comes Aldretti. Carter Aldretti, right-handed batter, against the right-handed pitcher and a slider in the dirt.
Alexa, what time is it?
Ball and no strikes.
The time is 4:44 p.m.
I can't eat. I'm out of space.
This is Aldretti's. Infield double play death. Reds leading 4-1. But the Giants with runners at first and third and nobody out. The throw to first. Back to the bag is Isan Diaz. Yeah, now that's one. You can get two.
You know,
Pick-off throws or a step off of the slab. Now to the fastball. By Aldretti.
On the hill. Furniture group home was rough dead from smoking.
Here comes. Swing and a miss. High fastball. He could not catch up to it. So it's 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Well, really is that guy. He gave him 30,000 baseball cards. I didn't know they were valuable. No, I did. He gave him fucking Salvation Army or bullshit like that. And got ripped off. We both got ripped off. I would have bought him back off him.
1 and 2 pitches.
How many times just ways me close?
Pop-up foul out of play. Off to the right. Carter Aldretti, who is a Northern Californian from Monterey. To Monterey High School. And yes, if you say Aldretti, that sounds familiar. Was he? Yes, he was. The son of Rich Aldretti. Played for 6 seasons in the. Well, his uncle was the guy who played for the Giants, Mike Aldretti. And there's a ball in the dirt, and taking off his second was Diaz, and the throw for the catcher went right back to the pitcher.
Cut it off. You're supposed to hit your cutoff, man. Unless the catcher is throwing down to second.
So a steal for Diaz. Now runners at second and third. No. Ground ball double play opportunity here. The sun breaks through the cloudiness. 2-2 the count, the pitch to Aldretti.
And this land.
On the outside. Full count. Mike Aldretti was his
Alexa.
uncle. His dad, Rich, played in the minors for the Giants for 6 years. Rich Aldretti. Mike Aldretti's brother. 3-2 the count. Outside, and he walked. He's got a pretty good idea of the strike zone. And they run with the family. So a couple of walks in the inning by Guerrero. Now the catcher will go out to the mound. As Will Wilson for the first time wisely started and had a hit in 2 at-bats and scored the Giants' run. Will Wilson, the guy the Giants made a trade with the Angels in which they took another big contract of a veteran player. Now he shows one and takes down and in for ball 1. Interesting, with the bases loaded and nobody out. He was showing bunt on that one. Jumped out of the way of it ultimately. He's got a lot of speed. He was a first-round draft choice by the Angels. Taking on that extra contract was the way the Giants were able to sort of buy a first-round draft choice. 1-0 pitch, way off the outside.
I'm having Swedish meatballs. And advertise from Stoker's.
Wilson
Starfish, Swedish meatballs.
I think they still have hope.
Am I winning? I can't remember if I'm winning or losing. I think I'm tied. Well, Seattle played tough.
We're trying to figure out who it is.
Played some wild card. I might
We're having
lose.
a hard enough time trying to figure out who they were to start the game. There's a foul back to the screen. A lot of players not here with the Reds today, including the veteran Joey Votto, their regular second baseman Jonathan India. Will Myers, the former Padre, he's now with the Reds. He's not here. Tyler Stevenson, their regular catcher, not here. Now swinging a bouncer back to the mound. Gloved cleanly by Guerrero. Throws home for one. The relay back to first. Double play. Well, he shortened up the two-strike swing there. Just barely got a piece of one and hit it right back to the pitcher for the pitcher to the catcher to the first baseman double play. A double play, and then they don't even get a run out of it. Over to third, Isan Diaz, now already at second. And Wilson grounds into a double play. So here is Patrick Bailey. Powerful switch-hitting catcher. Batting left-handed, he takes low for ball one. This is his first at-bat of the day. Joey Barnes started behind the plate and had an RBI double his first at-bat, went 1 for 2. The pitch to Bailey. Swing and a miss. He changed up and fooled him. Bailey was also a first-round draft choice by the Giants, as was Joey Barnes in a different draft. The pitch, and that's a called strike. High strike on the outside, and it's 1-1. Patrick Bailey, he's still only 23 years old. And just a couple of years in the Giants minor league system. He was drafted the year of that there were no minor league baseball. Now he takes another changeup. That's in the dirt for a ball. And the count is 2-2. Base hit could mean a couple of runs here for the Giants. I think that must be Pareda now doing the catching for the Reds, because it's not Kurt Casale. So there, I figured that one out all on my own. 2-2 pitch. Swinging a smash. Very much foul, deep down the right field line. So 2-2. Jeron Guerrero, tall right-hander on the mound. The Giants with Diaz at third, Aldrete at second, 2 down, trailing 4-1. And time taken. The hitter can ask one time for timeout during an at-bat. The Reds, by the way, have Alan Cerda now in left field, Michael Ciani in center, Henry Ramos in right. Marte, Noel V. Marte now the shortstop. Here's a check swing on a ball a little bit low. Now it's just full count. And I thought he looked familiar. Over at third base for the Reds is an old friend, Jason Vossler, former Giant.
Good for you. I'm proud of you.
Bouncer off the leg of Guerrero over near third. It ricochets over to the third baseman, Vossler, who makes a lunging tag attempt on the Giants' runner heading for third, Aldrete, and just a split second late. That was a crazy play. So everybody is safe, just barely. A run scores. Diaz comes in to score, and Aldrete just barely safe at third. Bailey with an infield hit and a run back on a ball hit back at the pitcher, and it hit off his leg. Ricocheted over near the third base bag where the Vossler raced over and picked it up just as the runner was coming in.
I thought he could have called him out.
I drink some more beer.
But now,
more beer?
Cincinnati.
More beer.
For the Giants.
That was good.
Here is ball one to Carter Williams.
That was damn good.
The ninth spot of the order.
Beer. One low. This one gets spewed.
Now the 1-0 pitch. That is too low. 2-0.
So it's, by the way, it's Henry Ramos. We've done some digging. And Henry Ramos is in left field. Alan Cerda is in right field. Down the stretch. 2-0 pitch. Swinging and a miss. He blew a high fastball right by him. Giants are having a hard time making contact in that high fastball.
That is a fact.
What the fuck?
There's a hyphenated, a guy with a hyphenated name now playing first base for the Reds. There's the ball too high, 3-1.
And Encarnacion and Strand.
That's it. I have no idea what his first name is. Too many names for them to include the first name. On the roster, 3-1 count to pitch. High fat. Well, he might have swung at ball 4 right there. Carter Williams went after it and did not get it.
That might be the most letters on the back of one uniform.
That, because Encarnacion is already and that's just part of the hyphenated last name. Runner from first is going, and the pitch is high and away, ball 4. So Carter Williams draws a walk, third walk issued in the inning by Teron Guerrero. And Andy Thomas is going to be the pinch hitter here for Michael Conforto.
God bless you, Charlie. It's going to be St. Patrick's Day. I don't know if they're Irish or Scotch. You want orange?
The Giants trailing 4-2, and he takes a called strike. Matt McClain, second base for the Reds. Well, they brought in, what, a whole new team? They did. Here's the pitch. On the outside for a called strike, and it's 0-2. So Thomas is quickly in a bad way in this trip to the plate. Andy Thomas wearing number 99. 2-strike pitch. In there, strike 3 call. And the inning is over.
Andy Thomas waited all day for that.
The Giants get 1 run, 3 runners left on. They go to the 7th inning. From Scottsdale, the Giants are trailing 4-2 on the KNBR Northern California Honda Dealers Radio Network.
Are you curious about who offers the best deals on top-rated Samsung, LG, and Sony?
Give a shit. I'm playing baseball.
The answer is surprising. It's not online, and it's not the warehouse clubs. The best deals on top
for the 6th. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, number 27. The wind of the pitch. Gets him to chase after that one.
Yeah.
Well, baseball's very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Who says they're going to win this
Roger
game?
Clemens up next for the Red Sox. To third, Moore handles. Over to first, and a couple of quick outs. Back to the top of the lineup, and stepping in for Boston, number 5. Next pitch is popped up. And there's a hit. And that extends the inning. So 2 down. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Bobby Moore. 1 for 2. And he hits a ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first. Inning over. Back here in Boston, top of inning number 7. Now it's the power speed combo. Ken Griffey Jr. First pitch just misses.
You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run. Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Alex Rodriguez. Oh, now this one's
Oh my
blasted
God!
deep
They
to
swept it, taking
Way
3
back
out
there.
of
On
40.
its way and out of here. His 11th of the year, and they add a pair. It's 3-1.
Oh
He only needed one swing to
Fuck
square
yeah,
it up.
Alex Rodriguez.
Time in that at bat, Booze. Aggressive, and it paid off.
And now Jay Buhner. Next pitch
They
downstairs.
can still win this game.
1-0.
Can be tough to
I
bounce
can't believe
back
they
after a
swept
big
me. It
home
took
run,
so
but
bad.
nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Next pitch off the plate. Ball 2. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. The 2-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
The punch out there, and there's one down.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Ball and a strike. Late with the swing there.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Got him. 2 away. Tom Murphy now at the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here at Fenway Park, bottom of the 7th. So stepping in for Boston, Ted Williams. Next pitch has popped up. 1 down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Ramirez in the box again, takes the strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Eric Swanson preparing to come on if needed. Graveman getting loose as well. Frazier picks it up, sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty.
Yes, Stumpy. Yes, Stumpy. Yes, Stumpy.
A dive, he's got it.
Oh, he got it. Oh, whatever.
For the top of the 8th, and now for Seattle, Dylan Moore.
I lost 3 in a row
And
against
first
fucking
offering is
Seattle.
off.
What the fuck is Seattle doing to me?
And it's 1-1. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 1 away. So now this. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Richard Raditz will take over here. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. First offering misses the mark. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Right-handed reliever. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Pulls up and it drops for a hit. And it gets by him. Alvin Davis up next for the Mariners. 1 for 3. And a foul ball. Number 12 at first, 1 gone. In the dirt. And now a man into scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And now he dives onto first for some reason, but he does get the out. Settle down there, Sparky. Adam Frazier stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And there's the strike.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Swing and a miss. And that is that. One left. Back here at the ballpark, stepping in the long ball threat, Mo Vaughn. And a pitch.
The first baseman.
Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. They're going crazy in the dugout. His 12th of the season, and they cut into the deficit. It's 3-2. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat.
Eric Swanson comes on now, and he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. And here is Xander Bogaerts. And now the 0-1. Swing and attack where it rolls foul. Righty delivers. This to center field. Junior on a dead sprint, racing back. 1 away. Number 27 up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there, and it bangs off the wall. And he's there with a double.
Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Buhner pulls that one down. Runner tagging for third. The tag gets him. So the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Bill Campbell. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance. Junior leading things off and takes a strike.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. And down on strikes. Now one gone in the ninth.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Now one pushed foul. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Kawhi to kick the pitch. In the air, right field. Ramirez makes the catch, and that'll do it. Number 22 taking over on the mound, trying to protect this lead. Here comes a pitch. He was late there, strike one.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Oh, 0-2 now. Hit slowly on the ground. On the run, sends it over to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Bobby Moore getting ready to hit. This one high in the air to left center. Lewis makes the grab, and that quickly 2 away. And here is Ted Williams. And first offering is fouled off.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Righty to the plate. Fouled off. He was late. Is just 1 strike away. Swing and a ground ball out to short. On to first, ball game, and the Mariners have won 4 in a row.
These guys are laser focused right now. They knew coming into this series they were going to have to execute, come up with the big hits and the timely hits, as well as pitch and pitch effectively. They've done all of that. They've won the first 3 games of this series. 1 more to seal it and have a very successful road series.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
To the shortstop is the
54 minutes.
He has made a terrific catch in center field.
Paid attendance this afternoon.
So here's Bracho, and he throws. And a curveball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Receive John Bracho with the D-backs? I think so.
I remember him with the D-backs. I always thought, man, what a great name.
Beautiful. The 0-1. Fastball. And Mato spins on this one and hits it a long ways. Foul down the left field line. Way foul.
Foul ball home run.
And a foul ball pit fly.
I'm an aficionado. I like him if they're a little closer to the foul ball.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a high fly ball left center field and pretty well. But Ciani is there and he makes the catch. 2 outs.
There used to be a guy in the American League who was a very good player. He had speed, he had power, named Toby Harrop. And he might have been a teammate of yours at one point.
We were teammates for 3 years.
He got traded to Cleveland from Texas. He was the king of the foul ball home run.
He could do it. Here's Alvarez. And the pitch. And it's outside for ball. Every once in a while people say he was the most talented player you've ever played with. In other words, a guy that could do everything. And Toby is on that list. Because he could field, he could throw, he could hit with power, he could hit for an average. 1-0 pitch is a called strike. And there were some occasions where I watched Toby bunt for hits when he had 2 strikes on him.
And he was a shortstop for many years.
Yep. Here's the 1-1, and Alvarez with a swing. You're going to miss 1-2.
Toby also, he was not averse to taking a walk. Before on-base percentage was a thing, he was a guy who had a high on-base percentage.
1-2 pitch coming up to Alvarez. And Alvarez pops this one back and out of play. It's always a bittersweet deal for me when the Indians picked up Toby because they traded Buddy Bell for Toby there.
Neither team was in the pennant race year after year. That would have been a blockbuster trade if they had been.
Two talented guys. Here's the 1-2 to Alvarez. Swinging a high pop-up foul down the right field line and out of play.
I was doing the Texas Ranger games when that trade was made. Buddy Bell came to Texas, and he was one of my favorite human beings. Great guy and a great player. And he played every game of that season. Every game.
1-2 pitch. Outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He may be the only guy I've ever seen And he laughs about it, and he thinks I'm getting on him when I say it. The only guy I ever saw